Brokers don't return your calls? Cody was there too, until he did this. Here's the simple shift that made brokers treat him like a real buyer.
So when I was talking to brokers, some things that I would say to position myself as credible is, number one, I had a website, which isn't a huge thing, but like people are gonna go look you up. You know, I had LinkedIn and stuff like that, but on there, I had my coaches, my senior advisors. Matt, you were on there, you know, because we've worked together. So that right there is, okay, this person isn't just like messing around. He's invested in some coaching and has some advisors, and he's not just trying to, you know, kick tires and, you know, pretend that he's gonna buy a deal or something like that. So I think that was a big thing, is when I'm sitting down with them, is just saying, yeah, I've got this team, like through the partners and I, you know, I mean, we've got thousands of units across the country that the team's invested in. At that point I had 19 units. You know, it wasn't a lie. It doesn't matter if I have 0 units or, you know, 10,000 units myself, but the team as a whole.
How did you decide what your buy box was?
It changed a couple times, probably a few times, probably a lot more than a few times. But so when I first started out, I was trying to look in all these different markets, and CoStar kept kind of leading me back to Madison always being one of the top markets. And I'm like, why am I looking outside when I can dig my feet in here? I've already started building some relationships at that time because I had, you know, the smaller units and stuff like that. And then at that point, just talking to broker, you know, like Ryan and some other brokers, like, okay, I want a value add, or, you know, like a development, like this is kind of, you know, the area that I want to be, the kind of budget that I'd look to be comfortable in, and what I'd be looking to do.
When did a broker first bring you a real deal?
That was probably 2021. So it was my third deal, off-market deal. Guy reached out, he's like, hey, we've got this 12 unit deal off market. I'm like, oh, interesting. Owned by the same owner. So anyways, so after I had 2 small deals, but then I started, you know, that's when, you know, I was working on starting the meetup and stuff like that, and, you know, making more connections. Then they're like, oh, Cody might be a buyer.
If you're struggling to get deal flow, book a call. I'll show you how to win brokers over even without a track record.